it's turned out to be a beautiful day. I know they were threatening rain a couple days this week, and it's just been absolutely amazing that Scott LoBaido has been able to do this masterpiece of an American flag painting on the side of the VFW post 764. And what makes this even more special is that this VFW post 764 is going to make a very special announcement tomorrow evening at the Gary Sinise Lieutenant Dan Band benefit concert. They're going to present a check for $100,000 towards Doug and Alexis's smart home that we're going to build. And this has been through a community effort that they have helped spearhead on behalf of the family and other organizations within the community. But we really want to thank them for hosting us and allowing to put this American flag up on the side of their wall. The next person I want to introduce real quick is been a friend and basically has become a family member of the Tunnel to Towers Foundation from Staten Island. Scott LoBaido is an amazing artist. He paints American flags across this country. He's painted American flags in every state twice over on sides of buildings and on rooftops. He's actually painted the largest American flag known to man on the rooftop of a building in Texas. Who would have imagined that it would be a building in Texas that happened? But I believe it's a football field large. 3.5 acres. 4 football fields large. So I'd like to bring Scott up here and say thank you for doing this masterpiece. And we're going to have you talk about why you do this. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm not good with words. I'm good with brushstrokes, so most of my words are on that wall right there. It's a dedication. It is a gift, a return gift to Doug Vitale. And all the veterans in this place that allow me to be who I am. Sorry, I get very emotional about this. Life is good, so this is the least I can do, is to present these flags to these unbelievable human beings. So thank you.
Scott paints these flags around the country, and I think it's only fitting to ask Scott to come up here one more time and lead us all in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So today, we're here to honor an American hero, Doug Vitale. We're here to say thank you for the sacrifices that you have made on behalf of all of us that are standing here and all of us in the country. I'd like to introduce the next person, Scotty Honeyfeld. Scotty and I have become friends over this whole process, and I'm not going to do to him what he did to me the other day. But Scott has been an amazing driving force to make sure that this project moves forward. And I'm going to ask Scotty, what does this mean to you for this flag to be on your building here, the VFW post 764?
Greetings. Thank all of you for being here. What does this mean to me to put it on our building? It's truly an honor. First, it was up there for Doug. Once Doug and Alexis are settled, that's up there for every veteran. Belongs here and anywhere. This, for me, has been a work of love. Everybody is putting this on me. That's not so. I was the guy that said yes. And everybody behind me in this building, both regular members, social members, I've never seen this group step up as much as we have for this. And the labor of love, we're still going at it. And you catching up to me on the fun, Jim?
We're
Just
getting
want to
close.
say, okay. Love these kids, and we will continue to do anything and everything we can to help them. Thank you.
Thanks, Scott. Operation Doug started as really a community effort here in Peters Township, and it's expanded to all of Pittsburgh. But this actually started many years ago with Stephen Siller, who put on 65 pounds of gear and ran through the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel to Ground Zero, where he lost his life. The Siller family started the foundation that retraces his footsteps, and every year they do this run through the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel to Ground Zero, 3.2 miles. Last year we had over 35,000 people running in that run. But something miraculous happened 3 years ago. The first person ever to survive in the history of the United States at war, losing 3 limbs, happened to be from Staten Island. His name was Brendan Morocco. And the Siller family went to Brendan and said, we want to build you a smart home. We want to do something special to help you become more independent. Through that process, Gary Sinise and his Lieutenant Dan Band came and helped us raise money to build that smart home in Staten Island. And that's been a partnership ever since, is that the Gary Sinise Foundation and the Tunnel to Towers Foundation have come together for a program called Building for America's Bravest. And our goal by the end of this year is to have already turned over 8 homes and to have a maximum of 20 homes by the end of this year under construction for local heroes around this country. But here in Pittsburgh, specifically for Doug and Alexis Vitale. And I want to bring up Scott Shapercutter, who actually built a magnificent home for our foundations in Jefferson City, Missouri. And he's now going to be the unbelievable project manager on this house, working with Doug and Alexis on building their house.
Thank you. First of all, I want to thank Scotty and the entire family here at the VFW for hosting this wonderful event and everything you've done. Really thank you for all you guys have done. Also want to thank Doug and Alexis and their wonderful families. Just in the short amount of time that I've got to spend with them, two amazing families. And for me coming in and working with our veterans, that's something that I don't take lightly. I like to spend a lot of time with these families, and we've got 2 great families here. So thank you, families, for all of your support for Doug and Alexis as well. As Chris said, the Building for America's Bravest program is a joint venture with the Stephen Siller Tunnels Towers Foundation and the Gary Sinise Foundation. And outside of building these homes for these true American heroes, it's a lot of thought and detail goes into these homes. Our goal is to, our primary goal is to build them a home where they can finally live independently. And that's what we're going to do here in the beautiful South Hills of Pittsburgh. And I'm very fortunate to be involved with an amazing, 2 amazing foundations. I got the pleasure to build, to be the active builder on one of these homes in Jefferson City, Missouri. And I've built a lot of beautiful homes, that cost a lot of money, very, very beautiful homes. And none of them mean as much to me as the homes that we get to build for these true American heroes. And it takes a community, and I really thought the Jefferson City community stepped up to the plate when we built Corporal Tyler Huffman's home. And when I joined forces with the foundation, I never really thought I'd see that again, but I must say, this community has stepped up to the plate big time, and that is the true success of these homes, is how our community, how the local communities step up to the plate. So I want to give a round of applause to you as a community for stepping up to help build this home for the Vitales. though I'm the project manager on this home and play a big part of it, the biggest role of all in the actual construction of this home lies in the hands of Jeff Thomas with JT Thomas Homes. He's got a very big project ahead of him. We at the Building for America's Bravest program are super excited to have Jeff on board, and he builds a beautiful home, and no doubt he's going to build a really nice, beautiful home for Doug and Alexis. So at this time, I want to introduce you all to Jeff Thomas with JT Thomas Homes.
Thank you very much. We're very excited to be building this house for Alexis and Doug Vitale. It's really what I've seen in this whole. I started off with my daughter Rebecca meeting Alexis, and it was an unbelievable meeting. Alexis is one of the most humble, sincere, selfless girls, kind of pretty good looking too. And she was just so instrumental in getting this thing going. Then I got a call from Scott. Next thing you know, a couple months later, I'm surrounded by this incredible support group. Incredible. And from the support group to the people that are donating labor, material, time, money, anything. I walked into my house a couple weeks ago, and as I was walking into my house, the guy across the way, my neighbor, the guy's cutting grass, and he approaches me. He said, "Hey, I saw you on TV the other day." And he goes, "I'd like to cut the Vitale's lawn, you know, for," I don't know how long that meant for, but he says, "Hey, I'm close." He had 2 kids enlisted in Iraq. And that's the type of support that we've seen. So what I'm looking forward to do is building Doug and Alexis' dream home. And I think it's going to be a good time, and we thank you for all the support.
So both Scott and Jeff and all of us know that this project could not happen without the support of the community. And there's many people, almost way too many people to name by name, but there's so many people here today and that are involved in this project that are just amazing. We are still looking for more sponsors to come on out and support us both monetarily and also with donations on the property, whether it's a contractor or somebody that can do something inside the house. We appreciate your support and getting in touch with us at OperationDoug.com. But now unveil the new smart home design of what the house is going to look like.
Yay.
So I should ask you, what do you think of what your new house is going to look like?
I mean, as they've been doing this whole time, they just blew me away. That's beautiful. You know, they really have Jeff and Scott and everyone we've worked with so far. Our hearts are just bold, and they want to do such great things for us. That's beautiful. We can't wait to, you know, be back living here and have a beautiful home that's going to do so much for us that we wouldn't be able to do otherwise.
This is your new smart home and what the design is going to look like. We need all of Pittsburgh to come out and let's sell out this concert on Friday night at Stage AE to help build this house. 100% of the funds from the concert will go towards building this smart home for Doug and Alexis. So please come to the concert, enjoy yourself, have a lot of fun. Go to OperationDoug.com or you can go down to Stage AE and get your tickets. Thank you for coming out today.
I want to thank you all for continuing to support us so much. This VFW for being incredible to us. You know, a lot of the veterans in here didn't have organizations like this. They didn't have support like this, and they turned it around and said, we're never letting that happen again. We're doing better by these kids. And thank you guys, because you do know that. You know that that's why. You know, without that kind of support, this wouldn't be possible for us. So we're really excited. This community's been incredible. The Thomas family's been incredible. They're fun too. I laugh so hard every time I'm with them. They're just a riot. So we're really looking forward to this. And we're going to be working with better people and in a better community. So thank you guys.
And Scotty just reminded me that we do have tickets here. If anyone doesn't have your tickets left or would like to bring a couple extra friends, please go over to the booth and buy your tickets without a service fee over there. And we have hamburgers and hot dogs and food for people in here, where all the proceeds are going towards building the house here. So thank you for coming today.